Hi there, I'm Joe Walsh. I'm at Gibson Guitars UK in London, and I'm going to do a guitar seminar for you. No one's ever done this before. It's another first for me. I've never done this before. Ready? I hope you play guitar. If you don't play guitar, you might think about changing channels now. Here we go. I never have played this before. It's a Gibson Les Paul, and by the way, I'd like to dedicate this seminar to Les Paul, okay? He designed this guitar in the 50s, and no one's been able to come up with anything better. That's why it's still around. It's a Gibson Les Paul. All right, let's have a look. I think it's got a 9 string on it. Might be a 10, don't know yet. First thing I'm gonna do is tug on these strings. Are you zooming in? I'm gonna tug on them to get them seated here and down here. There we go. I'm gonna look at the action. We'll do more of that when we get it plugged in. I'm gonna look at the neck. This neck needs a little bit of adjustment, and I'll explain that in a minute. Okay, there's 3 ways a neck can be. One is straight, one is bowed this way, one is bowed that way, okay? If it's bowed this way, the truss rod is too loose. If it's bowed this way, the truss rod is too tight. The ideal way that it should be is the tiniest bit bowed this way, okay? In my experience, that's the way it should be. What I'm gonna do is loosen this a bunch. So now it's bowed this way. It's too loose. And when I get this tuned up, I'm gonna put it where it needs to be. Welcome to cyberspace, I'm lost in the fog. Everything's digital. You hit harmonics to tune up. My A string's in tune, I'm going to tune the low E. Hear it? There you go. That's in tune. Now I'm going to tune the 4th string D. I'm going to hit a harmonic on the A string. A little bit out. Gotta go down low. Tug it. There we go. We're getting there. Always come up to the note. Don't tune it down to tune it, because that means it's loose up here. You have to set it first with the string lower in pitch and then tune up to it, okay? The first time you do this, if you've loosened it, it's gonna go out of tune. Here we go, G string. Good, that's 4 of them. quickly, so you have to. There you go. Oh, that's out. We're in tune. There, we're in tune. That's a good sign. That means things are good. All right, now it's time to set the neck. This looks just about right. Remember, straight, but a little bit of bow this way, which means you loosen this a little bit. That should be about right. All right, we've got it in tune. We've got the neck set. Let's see if we can intonate it. Now, here's the 12th fret. This, from here to the bridge, is the same distance as from here to here. Okay? So this is halfway. So I'm going to hit this open and then play the 12th note. It's right on. If it's different in pitch than open, you got trouble down here. That one's good. That one sounds pretty good. Questionable. I found one. Listen to this. That's a little bit sharp. Now on a strobe, you can do this on a strobe also. I have pretty good pitch, so I can hear it, but you can do it on a strobe. This should be in tune, and then when you play the 12th fret, the strobe should not move. I'm hearing that a little bit sharp, okay? That means this distance is a little bit shorter than this distance. So, I'm going to move this bridge saddle that way. So this distance will be equal to this distance. All right? Tools are very important. You need tools to work on guitars and carry them with you. Don't leave them at home. All right? Here I go. I'm going to give it one turn. All right. That moved my bridge saddle this way. Let's tune it up. Seat it. Yep. Something's out of tune. Chinese bill. There you go. tune was because I set the neck. Remember? I made it do this just a little bit from straight. That's why it went out of tune. So, we're good to go. And you got to play with guitars. They're like, excuse me. They're like women. You got to give them a chance. You got to get to know them. And they can be moody, okay? And if you don't think guitars are like women, ask B.B. King about Lucille. I rest my case. We're getting there. This is lined up good. Now, one thing that's okay on this guitar is the action, which is the height of the strings off the neck. Okay? This one is pretty well set. How do you know if it's too low? It won't do this. It's not buzzing against any other fret. And this. That rang all the way up. Don't try that at home. All right? Hear that? It's fretting out a little bit. It's a little bit low. And there it won't ring at all. Okay. That means that this part of the bridge, the high string part of the bridge, is a little bit low. The action set, okay? We're good to go. Pickups. Let's see the pickups here. Pretty good. Now pickups, I used to, when I was playing real rock and roll through a Marshall amp, I used to bring the pickups up so that they were just underneath the string, as close up to the string as I could get it without buzzing. That's for maximum sustain and maximum signal. It would have sounded better a little lower, but I didn't care. I wanted maximum power out of the pickup into my effects pedals, into my amp. That's important. All right? So, the neck pickup looks pretty good. I don't know if you can see that. It's about a quarter of an inch off of the string, and the bridge pickup is about the same. So let's play a chord here. I want to be able to hear every string equal, okay? So I'm in neck position. I'm hearing the low strings just a little bit more than the high ones. These here. Not hearing the B very much. So I'm going to bring the low string part of the pickup down just a little bit. I want to hear all the strings equally. That's important. There we go. This part of the pickup I moved down a little bit because the lower strings are a little bit too loud in relation to the upper strings. There we go. Now my treble strings are kicking, all right? Now, let's go to the bridge pickup. Same thing. Lower strings are just overwhelming those a little bit, okay? Same thing. I'm going to move my low E and A side of the pickup down just a little bit, slant it down in relation to the high string part of the pickup. And it's okay to slant a pickup. It doesn't have to be exactly parallel. Some people will argue with that, but they don't have as good a tone as I do. Here's a secret. I'm playing two notes here, the A string and the D string. I'm playing them both. With my finger, I'm going to pull the A string a little sharp. Hear that? That's what he's doing. Took me a while to figure that one out. It's different then. Listen, it's different. That's one string. Aha! Forgive me, Jimmy, for explaining your secret. It's not a secret anymore. There you go. In the middle position, it's a nice ping. It's a really nice, clean ping. And that means that the bridge pickup and the neck pickup are balanced. Balanced ping. Treble. Bridge pickup. Neck pickup. Good. Middle. Hey, we're lined up. Everything's adjusted. The guitar's ready to play. That's how you set up a guitar.